Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. I bought some more cake. And I'm not talking about the cake you get in the shop. I'm talking about some PancakeSwap. I'm going to break down my reasons why I bought some of this. Big things happening. It looks kind of bullish for me. And yeah, so I'm going to share my input. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Are you holding cake? Maybe you might want to hold some after you hear this stuff. Before I go any further, I need to let you know. My nose. I'm not a financial advisor. These are my own personal opinions on the market. Please do your further research before you invest your money. That being said, so Cake has just recently done some partnership thing or a program thing with Binance. Now, they've kind of been close before, but this is seriously close because Binance is now allowing PancakeSwap to have integration in Binance. What do I mean? Well, you get a lot of features like DeFi stuff, you know, staking and all these kind of things on PancakeSwap that you don't have on Binance. So now they're looking to integrate PancakeSwap into Binance, making it super simple for users, daily users that, you know, don't know how to go down the rabbit hole, don't know how to go onto PancakeSwap. They can just do it all on Binance. And for me, this is a big thing because, you know, people won't have to worry about, you know, technical things. They just come on their app, boom, done. Oh, I want to stake on that. Oh, that's a nice stake pool. Oh, click on that, boom, stake my thing and boom, done. I don't know what we're staking, but we're staking something. This is my phone. Anyway, so I think that this could play a good role on the price, and I'm also going to break down the price because I've got a few charts up here that I want to show you. I want to show you this chart here, looking bullish, cake, and I've got this one here as well. So let me get into that in a second, but really focused on this. Let's have a look. So seamlessly. Did I say that right? Seamlessly use PancakeSwap within the Binance application, the first DeFi project to launch the PancakeSwap mini program. Cool. Binance will integrate more dApps to allow users to experience DeFi within an easy-to-use CeFi, which is centralized finance, right? Which is a centralized exchange platform. Because these decentralized exchanges don't do it. You know, sometimes you can go into an exchange like KuCoin or Binance and it says like earn. But when you click on earn, they have their little pools and stuff. It's not great. You get good little, but it's not like what you get on PancakeSwap. And this is why I'm excited for this, because if people look at Binance and they see a pool that says, you know, just keeping it real, like, because I'm staking on PancakeSwap right now, I'll come over and show you. And if they see these pools here and they're getting 60%, I'm telling you now, I hype people up. I was staking about 300 coins before. I'm being transparent. Sometimes you have to. I was staking about 300 coins before. Now I've bumped it up to 1,000. So I've got 1,000 cake. Is it a lot? I don't know. Maybe I should get some more. Maybe I will. I don't know. But if you was a patron of mine, you did see this buy alert. I'm buying it now. I think it's a good time to buy. But yeah, this is 1,000 cake. You've got a calculator thing here that you can click. Now, most people haven't seen it, but I'll show you. Where it says 61% APY, if you want to know what you'd earn in a day, in a week, in a month, something like that, click it. And then you can switch this. Well, first put in how much you've got. So what have I got? In dollars, it says $8,669. So 8669. And then you're going to times, no, not times. You click on the daily time frame. So, because in a year, it says if I keep it there for a year, I will earn $5,344. That's based on it being this price. Let me grab up the price. Why have I not got up the price? Because I'm looking forward to the future. Because I know this is going to hit £30 again. You best believe. What's that? $36. It's going to go there again. It might even go higher. And there's been a lot of, should I use the word FUD? Confluence. There's been a lot of doubts in PancakeSwap, mainly because of their supply. So I'm going to break that down as well and explain my verdict on that. But, you know, hold on. Let me just go over here. Look, £6.58 is the price right now. £6.58. The highest this went in the past was £30. And I think it's 100% going to hit it again without a shadow of the doubt. So I'm happy getting in here. You know, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 5 times my money back. King the Garden way. So let's go back to this. When people see pools like this, they're going to want to jump in, create that passive income. You know, you're falling asleep, dreaming about SpongeBob SquarePants, Patrick Starfish. Hey, Patrick. No, hey, SpongeBob. I can't work that one out. And that's what it's about, passive income. So right now, based on the price of what you see now, which is about £6.50, about $8, something like that. I'm making $11 a day. It's not great. It's not like, oh my God, my life has changed. But It's all right. That's based on this price. Because when it goes up to £30 a piece, that's 5 times the profit. So I'll be earning 11, 22, 30, 44, 55. You know, got to keep my fingers out. About 55, 56, maybe even $57 when it goes back to 30 quid. So you know, doing that over 7 days, look, 79 quid, times that by 5, 350, no, it's 80. 8 times 5 is it's about $400 in a week. So in 30 days in a month, I'll be earning roughly about £1,000. No, more than that. 3, 6, 9, 12, about $1,500, maybe $1,600 a month when this goes back to £30 a piece. I believe so. So I'm happy to sit back, stake, get that passive income, and you know, sell off the extra coins that I get for the passive income. And if you want to do that, you know, you're welcome to do this. It's not financial advice. I can only show you what I'm doing. But I am seriously bullish on this. Let's take a quick look at the charts, and then I'm going to explain the supply and why people panic, right? But I'm not worried. So this is the daily time frame. I'm using the EMA ribbons, the exponential ribbons. Whenever we've seen a tangle in the ribbons, which is right here, and if you're new to my channel, I'll show you right here. But if you're not new, you know what I'm on about. Whenever you see the tangle where the yellow crosses with all the ribbons and it comes down and the yellow is underneath, it's usually bearish. It means that you're going to see downside pressure to the price, and this is what we saw. Downside pressure. Look here, all downside. You know, cake was resisting. It couldn't break above this yellow line. It was powerful, and this is why I like using the EMA ribbons. Same goes for when it crosses, when you see the tangle above. So you know, we saw a tangle in the ribbons here where the yellow came above. You know, price action was, you know, flowing nicely above it. And if you go back in time, you probably see that the tangle was perfectly, look, tangle here, and you can see, you know, somewhere down here there would have been a tangle, look, and it rode it like a wave that just bounced off it. Constant powerful upness. And this is what this is what I believe we're going to see again. Uprise to the upside, because if you take a look what's going on right now with the EMA ribbons, we're slowly starting to see the tangle. We're starting to see the yellow come above. What does this mean? Cake can go absolutely parabolic and rise back to $30 fast. I just gotta keep it real. And you know, these charts don't lie. People lie, but charts don't lie. So you know, worst comes to worst, on the daily time frame, this kind of looks bullish to you, but I think it's been overextended and it might come back down, and I'm not worried. You know, it might fall down back to $7. Might come, you know, this price could, you know, just come have a nice sell off. I say a nice sell off. It ain't nice for people that got in up the top. But you know, come down to about $7.30, $7.50, and then it might bounce off here and then rise back above. So, you know, I'm going to sit back. I'm not going to panic too much. I'm just going to, you know, why? Because as much as you want to look at the daily time frame, the weekly time frame speaks a powerful story. And I'm going to bring up the weekly time frame in a second. Let me show you this. So this is the daily time frame as well. And I just wanted to show you I've got two RSIs. I've got the stochastic RSI, which is momentum. And then I've got the normal RSI as well. Usually the RSIs represent if a project or coin is being bought or oversold. So right now it's coming up in the overbought area. When it breaks these dotted lines and it comes to anywhere about 8, I usually say about 80, 88, that's, or you know, 90, that's a sign that the price is really overbought. So you could probably still see Pancake come right up to this yellow line that I've done here, which marks it about 89, and then that might say, you know, Pancake's really overbought and it's a sell-off and people to take some profits. It's just how it works, you know. And this RSI, this RSI is momentum, so it shows, you know, money coming in. Momentum's been there, it's been up here. This could stay there for a period of time, but if this crosses and comes back down, you will see some sell pressure on the daily time frame, okay? But I'm not worried about it. Why? Because the weekly time frame is powerful. I'm going to show you in a second. I've got the Donchian channel here as well. Where would the price fall to if we see people take some profits? I think it's going to come to this middle line, this orange line in the Donchian channel. Donchian channel is powerful. It talks about trend reversals, extreme reversals, and you can see it clearly. Usually when it kisses the blue line, you know, you want to come up, take profits at the top blue line. You know, if it hovers here, buy back in, take profits at the top blue line. This is powerful. It's good for buying and selling. So, you know, I think it would come down to about $7.10, maybe, or $7.11. I think it will go somewhere there, and this would be a good price to maybe get back in if you wanted to. If you don't want to sell, don't sell, fine, because I'm holding long term. I'm not in this for a short period of time. Take a look at the weekly time frame. This is what I'm excited for. Woo! Trust me! This is what I'm excited for. I don't know where this money's coming from, but some serious money is coming into Pancake. I'm telling you now, because look at this momentum. The last time, right, and I just want to really focus on this one here, right? The stochastic RSI. The last time we was down here like this, right, and then we saw a cross where the blue line went on top of the red line and we saw momentum upwards, we saw a nice rise. And if you take a look at the chart here, you can see this rise from here to here. Now, it might not seem like a lot to you, but right here, and this is weekly time frame, guys, you're talking 141% pump. That's how much it rose in price. So, you know, and this is weekly candles. Look, the 1 week time frame, 1 week candle equals 1 week's worth of price action. So we're seeing this momentum come up now. Price action is going to come up. Where's it going to go to? I think it could very well come up to this orange line, which sits about $12. That will be a resistance for Cake. If it can break $12, it's going all the way to $19 straight up, right to the top of this Don channel, because it's done this in the past. Every time it peaks at the top, it kisses the top, and then it comes down. So, you know, I think that it's going to come up to $19, but the first test will be $12.48. Can it break it? So I'm happy to sit back for $12. Who knows? I might take some profits at $12. You know, just sit back, and then when it comes back down, you know, take some buy-in again. So this is why I'm not overly worried. I've just changed it to UK. Let me put it back on Cake. Cake, it was Cake and Binance USD. So if you want to do this yourself, look, trading view, change it to crypto, click on Cake BUSD on the Binance chart, because that's the one I'm using, right? And then you can see here exactly what I'm doing. So this yellow line must have been from the daily time frame. Take that off for a second. Yeah, this is extremely bullish. And take a look at the normal RSI as well. So if I drag this down, there's plenty of room on the weekly time frame for this RSI to come up and, you know, really show some power move. I want to make it brighter. Let me use like a bluey color. Here we go. So look in the past. Look at how high the RSI went for Cake on the weekly time frame. It was right up here, 96, and it's right now down here at 44. I don't know if you can see this. Let me see if I can bring it up a bit. It's at 44. So, you know, I think that this RSI, let me drag it like this. This RSI can seriously come up. We could see it come right up anywhere to, you know, 96. Anywhere up here would be a great time to be, you know, taking some good profits. And that could really, I don't know, could it bring up to new all-time highs? It could hit $30 again. In this case, it's $42 because British pounds is 30. You know, when you convert it, it's $42. It could very well go to $42 again. It might even extend higher. Right, let's talk about supply, because this is where people are worried and panicking about PancakeSwap, the supply. Now, for me, I'm not worried. Why? Because I like to look at the fundamentals of this project. It's just got listed on Binance. People are going to be buying Cake more, you know, staking Cake, doing all these DeFi things with Cake. More Cake will get burned. So just saying, okay? But this is what I want you to focus on here, because this is the part, you know, people are worrying. It's got 280 million in supply, not billion, million. 280 million in supply. And at the moment, you know, from all its history and the time that it's been around, right back from 2020, let's say October 2020, it's got an all-time high of 30 quid. So we know, or 31, it says here $31. We know that Cake went as high as $31 and, you know, with a supply of 280 million at the max. So what I'm getting at is, what will, you know, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2 years. In 2 years, the supply has increased to 280 million. We've seen a £30 price. What would happen in another 2 years? Look, you know, if Cake can't figure out a way to burn its supply, the supply is going to increase. Just keep it real. In 2 years' time, this could very well double. You know, 2 years times it by 2 years. It could be sitting on a 500 million market cap. What would happen then? Because this is where people are panicking. And then they're not thinking like how I'm thinking. I'm thinking, okay, 2 years' time goes by. The Cake supply is now 500 million because, you know, they've not thought of a way to burn. I think they will think of a way to burn. But I'm just saying, let's say they don't. 500 million supply. I mean, what are you worried about? Because when you think about other coins, you know, I'm going to keep it real. What if 4 years went by? I'm closing and open it again. Hold on. What if 4 years went by? Let's times this by 4. And the supply increased to about 1 billion, 1.1 billion. I'm still not worried. Because you've seen coins with 1 billion in supply hit crazy prices. I mean, should I grab up Luna? What's Luna sitting on right now? I'm just using it as an example. I don't know if Luna's got 1 billion. Time's going to tell. But I know Polkadot has 1 billion in supply. I know Chainlink has 1 billion. And I know these all do different things. But I just want to really focus on supply. Because when you understand supply, you can get a good insight as to what kind of price a coin can hit should it perform well. That's it. I don't care about the fundamentals or anything. I'm talking about supply. Chainlink has 1 billion in supply, 1 billion, right? So, right now, Cake has 1/4 of that. But a coin with 1 billion in supply went as high as, let's have a look. A coin with 1 billion in supply pumped as high as, £34, $37, 37 quid. It's about $45. That was Chainlink. Let's have a look at Terra. Terra has 1 billion in supply. It's sitting on £81. And that's a coin with 1 billion in supply. I'm just saying, they do different things, I know, but we're talking about supply here. Tender looking, juicy finger licking. Barbecue piece of chicken right here. You best believe, supply it. Are you standing at the front of the line? Because I am. Got my Jamaican jerk, curry goat sauce, and I'm pouring it over Cake. Because there's room for Cake to grow. So this is its all-time high right now for Terra, £81, right? So, or 83 is the highest that it's been. So I'm just trying to show you that if for some reason Cake takes 4 years to try and figure out a way to burn, and for some reason Cake ends up at 1 billion in supply, it could still hit £81 should it perform well. You're dealing with Cake. But Cake is dealing with Binance, one of the biggest exchanges in the world. Do you think for 1 second Binance would integrate Cake if it was just going to die down? Listen, Binance doesn't mess about. They know how to make money. That's one thing for sure. And if they're going to integrate PancakeSwap, there's a reason why. Because they see potential. Okay? And if Binance is seeing potential, you best believe I'm following the money and I'm seeing potential as well. So I'm buying Cake while it's cheap. If it goes to 1 billion, fine. And if for some reason the max that it can ever get to is 81 quid, fine. I don't care, because that's still 10 times my money back. Because, we are buying Cake right now. If you was buying Cake right now, not investment advice, where's my cake? My cake. You're buying Cake right now at £6. What? I think it said £6. Why isn't it changing over? Come on, I clicked it. Here we go. £6.57. And I'll show you this in dollars. I think I need to show you. £6.57. You're buying it about $8.62. Right? Now, what would it do if it went to £81? What kind of X gain are we dealing with? Keep it super real. 81 divided by £6.57. At the worst, let's say it goes to 1 billion, and at the worst, it can only go to 80 quid. Is that 12x my money? I can still 12x my money, which is insane. £1,000 investment could turn to £12,000. Get it out. £10,000 investment could turn to 120 grand. Don't get me started. There's room to make gains on this, and that doesn't even include the passive income that you're earning every single day, month, year, whatever you're getting. So I'm not worried about the supply. And I tell you what, if Pancake in the 4 years figures out a way to burn it, you best believe this is going to be sitting large. There's billions of people in the world that still don't know about Pancake. You've been in Pancake for a year or two, cool. You've had the excitement of it because, Binance Smart Chain came out, it was great, cool. You watch when the rest of the world hears about Pancake. Just saying, now's a good time to buy, not investment advice. So, I wanted to share that with you, show you my verdict on that. What do you think? Drop your comments down below. I'm interested to know how you feel now. How do you feel now? I've told you, my verdict on the supply, because this doesn't scare me at all. I mean, when you see coins like, and I was only talking 1 billion. When you see coins like XRP that has 100 billion pumped to what? £2, $3, that's 100 billion. Because if you divide that by 10, that'd be 10 billion. A 10 billion coin could potentially go to $30. So a 1 billion should be able to go to $300. Technically speaking, just saying, quick math out my head. If this goes to £100, that's going to shock the world. I mean, a 10x from now, it would be an 18 billion market cap. Very doable for PancakeSwap, one of the biggest, it's the biggest decentralized exchange on this planet. I think Uniswap comes in second. I got to keep it real. I think more people are using Pancake than Uniswap. Why? Because of the fees. People don't want to be paying fees on Uniswap. It's quick, cheap, 9 cents, 12 cents, cheap on Pancake. Binance knows what it's doing. Binance could have very well have integrated Uniswap, and they probably will. But they integrated Pancake first, so I'm interested to see what's going to go on. This is their Medium page as well. I was just trying to look at what's been going on with this, the Medium and stuff. Talking about how they're burning stuff, and 27 million cake burnt, 322 million dollars have been burnt in cake. Mad, crazy, ludicrous. But because 300 million. I was looking on telly at this guy like, show me a 300 million house. I'm thinking, yeah, that's nice. I might buy that. They just burnt that. This is just gone. So, they're doing a good job. I mean, who would just give away 300 million? Who would just burn 300 million? It's mad. It's mad, crazy, ludicrous. Bomb when you think about it. Guys, I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Are you holding cake? Are you going to buy cake now? Let me know what you're going to do. I know I've got my cake. If you want to become a patron, I've got 7 tiers. I keep you relaxed, calm, focused, make you focus on the long-term goal. And I told you guys, my long-term goal is this right here. Look, this right here. See this? The weekly time frame for cake. When it goes up to $19, cool, I'm happy with that. Nice passive income. That's my long-term goal. And if you want to focus on your long-term goals with me, 7 tiers, take your pick. Don't listen to the FUD. It's entirely up to you what you want to go for, which tier. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. This one here gives you all my posts. You can see when I'm buying, when I'm staking, when I'm selling, all that stuff. It's all in the exclusive VIP partner tier. If you can afford it and you want that little bit more, go for my CEO tier. Why? It gives you access to my VIP Telegram group. You get access to the group where I talk to people way before I do anything. They knew I was buying cake before I bought it. I said, look, guys, I'm thinking of just buying some cake because staking it. They're looking to do this thing with Binance. I told them in there first. So, this is why you should seriously maybe consider doing it. We've got high crypto profile users, big money that knows how to make big money. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers!